Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format, and thank you for joining me. Today's mix is a combination of muscle building, strength training exercises, and flexibility. So we'll be focused on building power and patience. And I'd like this session to feel like self-care and self-love. We'll be taking our time and breathing deep throughout the entire workout today. So, the majority of the workout will be practiced on the floor. You'll need a mat. You could set it up just like mine is, or you could practice on a carpet. You can have a few different sets of weights in front of you. I'm gonna bring mine out to the side. So whatever dumbbells you have available, I'll coach you through that. Just place them all down next to your mat. And then finally, a small hand towel from your kitchen or from your bathroom. That's gonna help keep you more comfortable when we're in our kneeling positions. Now that we're all set up for the workout, let's get warmed up. We'll do this standing. Step your feet apart wide. Inhale and stretch your arms overhead, thumbs point back. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, exhale. Take up space, last time. Now interlace your fingers and work deeply into the webbing. Let's prepare our hands for holding our dumbbells today. Flip your hands inside out. Maybe your knuckles will crack. Flip your hands back and take your hands over your head. Straight arms, press up, and make little circles on the ceiling. You're moving your hands, your arms, your shoulders, and even your rib cage. Change directions. Ooh, I love the way this feels. Come to the center, separate your hands with your thumbs back. Left hand down to your shoulder, switch sides. Just imagine that you're climbing a ladder or a rope, reaching up. You can even tilt your chin up a little bit if that feels good. Now please keep your left arm up. Stretch over to your right side. Open both arms up wide. Press your thumbs back. Bend over to your left side. Open wide, press back. One more set. Over, open, press. Last time. Open, press. Now reach both arms overhead and turn your toes so that your feet are parallel. Now bend your knees and come back up. Nice low squat and come back up. Now we'll add a hip hinge, reaching from your fingertips to your hips, and then stand back up. Focus on lengthening your spine. This time, hold it down. Pull your elbows to your torso, reach back out again, and stand. Again, reach, pull, reach, and stand. Last one. Reach, pull, reach, and stand. Now hinge forward, hands to your thighs. Draw your tailbone under. Ooh, feel that nice lower back stretch. And now lengthen back to neutral spine. Draw under, lengthen again. Last time. Draw under, lengthen your spine. Separate your feet a little bit more and twist from side to side. You can even turn your neck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to center and hinge back up. Now let's move down to the ground together and get set up for our exercises. Split your legs just like this. Front hand on your front thigh. Take your time moving down to your mat. There's no rush. Once you're down on your mat or the carpet, take your towel and fold it a few times and place it in the space where your knees will be, okay? And then you can arrange all of your dumbbells, whatever you have available to you. Now, when we're in our tabletop position, you can keep your feet flat, but Whenever possible, I'd like you to return to this foot fold. You can see how my toes are curled under. This is going to stretch the bottom of your feet. Now, it's not always comfortable, but it's really good for you. So practice that foot fold whenever you can. Let's get started with our first exercise, push-ups. So I'll keep my foot fold for now. Take your hands very wide. Bring your heart between your hands, chest down, press up. Inhale, exhale. So we'll be practicing our exercises for about 1 minute. You can work at whatever pace feels best for you. Now, a little bit more challenging, you'll lift your feet up and cross your ankles. And even more challenging than that, you can come up to your toes. Please keep your spine long and your eyes forward. Choose the version of the exercise that feels best on your body today. You just have 4 more. And now you can sit up and roll your wrists a few times. Come back down. I've got a lower body exercise for you now. Lift your right leg up so that your knee is in line with your hip. Extend your right leg out so that it's straight, and then curl again. Out and curl. This exercise targets your hamstrings, the back of your legs, and your glutes. You know, our glutes, our butt muscles, are the largest muscles in the whole body. So it's important that we keep them strong. See if you can return to your foot fold with your left foot. That will help to keep you a little bit more stable. Check to be sure that your knee is lifted to the same height as your hip. Last one, keep your leg bent. Now, cross your right leg over your left leg and then press straight up. Now, be mindful of keeping your hips stable. In other words, try not to wiggle your hips too much during this exercise. Flex your right ankle hard and spread your toes a lot. Abdominals are engaged, and you're exhaling every time you push your leg back up. We've only got a few more of these. This is your last one. Lower your right leg down. Step your left leg forward so that now you're in this kneeling position. I'm going to turn towards you so that you can see me. I'd like you to pick up 1 dumbbell. Now, if you've got heavier weights, that's great. Pick up your heavier weight. If you've got light weights, maybe you could pick up 2 dumbbells and hold them in the same hand. The choice is yours. You'll be pulling up with your right arm, squeezing your shoulder blades together. This exercise is for your upper back, and it helps to give us good posture. Your elbow pulls up wide to the side. You could rest either on your hand or on your forearm. The choice is yours. Don't you love choices? Exhaling as you pull up, extending your arm fully on the way down. Next exercise. If you have a choice of weights, choose a lighter weight for your next exercise. With your thumb up, lift your arm straight out in front of you, right overhead, and then to a slight diagonal, and then directly to the side of your shoulder. So you'll lift front, diagonal, and then side. Be sure that you're moving with control. In other words, we're not swinging our arm. Keep your spine long and your abdominals engaged. And each time you lift up, exhale. We have time for one more set. All right, you can place your weight down on the floor, and let's go back to lower body exercises. We'll give our upper body a little bit of rest. So on your hands and knees, this time, lift your left leg up. Your knee should be even with your hip, and then extend your leg so that it's straight, and curl and extend. Now, if your wrists and hands are feeling a little bit tired, you can lower down to your elbows if that feels better for you. Out and extend. Now, you might notice that I'm using some kind of slow, groovy music today. So this way, it will remind us to move slowly and mindfully. For exercise to work, it doesn't need to be frenetic or loud. We can be mindful and think of it as self-care. Keep your leg bent, please. Now cross your left leg over your right leg and then press straight up. Just a reminder, this is the exercise where we want to keep our hips stable and still. Exhaling every time you press up. Woo! I really feel this exercise in the muscles of my butt. I hope you do too. I promise we'll do some good stretching after this. We've got about 2 more of these. Now place your left knee on the floor and step your right foot forward. And if you've got a choice of dumbbells, pick up your heavy one. You can fold your foot in the back too if that feels good. Remember, this is the exercise where we draw our elbow wide to the side, elbow up to the ceiling. We squeeze our shoulder blades together. This is such a good exercise to help us with our posture. So when you lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Nice long exhales as you lift. We've got about 3 more repetitions. You might be moving at a different speed than me. Last one. Now, if you have a choice of dumbbells, pick up a lighter one now. Hold the dumbbell in your left hand, thumb up, and reach forward. And then slightly out to a diagonal, and then out to the side so that it's even with your shoulder. Front, down, diagonal, down, side, just to shoulder height. Two more rounds. We've got time for just one more round. Wow, take it all the way down. That was pretty strong. You can lower your weights down. I'd like you to shift your body weight and come back to your hips. You can move your towel out of the way and either rest on your hands or back down on your elbows. Now extend your left leg. Make sure it's straight. Lift your leg up, slide it out to the side, center, and lower down without touching. Lift, slide, center, lower. Lift, slide, center. Now watch your foot. Do your very best to keep your toes pointed to the ceiling. It's natural for your toes to want to turn out to the side, but the exercise is for your quadriceps and also for the side of your leg. We've got time for one more. Lift, slide, center. Whew. Bend your left leg, extend your right leg. Lift, slide out to the side, center, and down. Now once again, you can rest either on your hands or lean back on your elbows, whichever feels best on your body today. And every day is a different day. Lift, slide, center, and down. So for today's class, we did use a lot of our own body weight for strength training. See, we don't need a lot of fancy equipment to exercise our body. We just got to get the exercises done. All right, we've got time for one more repetition here. Out, side, center, and down. Lay down on your back, please. We've got one more strength exercise. Hands behind your head, and as soon as you're ready, abdominal crunches. Elbows way back, shoulders off the floor. If possible, try to keep your head elevated off the floor for the remainder of this set. So just 25 seconds left. Try not to take a rest if you don't need to. Just 10 seconds left here. Woohoo! Last repetition and relax. Rock your head from side to side. Now, reach out and grab your towel. Wrap your towel around your right thigh. It's time for flexibility work. We made it. Holding onto your towel, extend your right leg and then bend. Extend and bend just 2 more times. Last time, keep your legs straight and press through your heel. Pull your toes towards your nose. Now, you might be holding onto the fabric of your pants, and that works. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more flexible and you can bring the towel to the top part of your leg, or actually to the bottom part of closer to your foot. I'd like you to anchor your hips down, so make sure your pelvis stays connected to the mat. Okay, bend your knee, cross your leg onto the other leg, so your ankle is on your thigh. And this is called a figure 4. Now you can either press your knee away, and that might be a deep enough stretch, or you can draw your left leg into your body and hold on to your thigh. It also might be easier for you to hold on to your thigh using your towel, or you can hold the fabric of your pants. Nice long exhales. This is where we're stretching our glutes from that strong exercise we did earlier. Just long exhales, we're building our patience. Slowly release your leg down to the ground. Uncross your leg and place the towel behind your left leg. Straighten and bend your leg a few more times. Remember, you could hold the fabric of your pants or just wrap your fingers around your thigh. Hold this up, please. Just focus on your exhales. Kind of melting into this position. Maybe you want to bring the towel higher onto your leg. Okay, please soften your leg. Cross your leg so that your ankle is on your right thigh. And then you can either work on, if your knee is very close to your body, then you'll just bring your hands to your inner thigh and gently press your knee away. Be firm, but be kind to yourself, okay? And if you'd like a deeper expression of this exercise, you'll lift your foot off the floor and hold your thigh, or you can wrap the towel around your thigh as well. Relax your leg down to the floor. Remove the towel, place both feet on the floor, and swish your knees from side to side. This is a dynamic stretch. So we'll just be twisting in one direction and then in the other direction. Now take your knees over to one side. Long exhale. And then knees over to the other side. Long exhale. Now, whichever way your knees are facing, you're going to continue to roll in that direction. Press your body up. Come back to your hands and your knees. And then, if you'd like to, you could place the towel underneath your knees to keep yourself feeling comfortable. Once you're in your tabletop position, bring your left fingertips to the back of your head. Twist open to your left, and then bring your elbow to your other elbow. This is also a dynamic exercise, so we'll move through it a few times. Twist and touch, twist and touch. Both hands down, bring your right hand to the back of your head. Twist open. It's a deep twist for your torso. And then bring elbow to elbow, touch. Do that 2 more times. Twist open and touch. Last time, twist open and touch. Place both hands on the floor and just lean back. Might feel a nice deep stretch in your lower back. You could relax your head down if that feels good. Inhale, and a long deep exhale. Say, okay. Slide your legs out to the side and turn to face me. I'd like you to crisscross your ankles or your legs and sit up tall. Sweep your left arm up overhead, right fingers down, and reach over to the right. Big cartwheel arms reach over to your left. So another dynamic stretch, meaning that it is flexibility, but we're just moving a little bit through the postures. Sometimes our flexibility work is static. We stay still, and sometimes it's dynamic. Do one more set here. Deep stretch, anchor your hips down. Deep stretch, anchor your hips. Please sweep down and pick up your towel. Hold your towel with your left hand and allow it to drape back behind you. And then with an open palm, take your towel with your right hand and gently tug the towel down. You'll feel a deep stretch in your shoulder and in your tricep. And if it feels good, you can turn your head to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Now lift your left arm and release the towel. Sweep your arm down, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So drape the towel down along your back, take hold with your left hand, and then give a gentle tug, tug, tug. Then turn your head to the left. And just hold here, a deep breath in and a long exhale. Turn back towards me and gently lift your right hand, release and release. Now we'll focus a little bit more on our neck. We usually don't even notice our neck until it hurts. You could place your hands on your knees or your thighs and tilt your right ear down towards your shoulder. Now press your left hand away, either out to the side or down to the floor. And slowly lift your head up and turn your head from right to left. Come back to the center. And now left ear, left shoulder. Ooh, my neck is a little tight. If you feel that tightness too, just exhale. Try to relax the muscles in your neck and your face. You could press your right hand down to the floor. Ooh. Very gently relax up and turn your head from side to side. It's important to keep our neck nice and easy and flexible. Otherwise, it can cause headaches and other problems, right? So, the butterfly stretch. Take your feet apart wide. This is a fan favorite. I'm being a little bit facetious because this is a tough exercise, right? I'd like you to sit up very tall, take your knees out wide. And your feet might be further away from your body than mine are. Hey, Foxy, we're not done yet. Come on over here, Ma. And then if your knees are up higher than mine are, good job. If your knees are up higher than mine are, you can give yourself some gentle assistance. Hey, Fox, can you go sit down, please? Deep breath in and a long exhale. Keep your left leg bent, just like this. And now extend your right leg out to the side. Press through your heel and pull your toes towards your nose. Do your best to straighten your right leg. Now, you have a choice here. You can either stay seated just like this, or bring your left hand behind your head and lean over to your left. To me, this exercise feels so good. If you're side bending, anchor your left hip down. So in other words, keep your butt cheek on the floor. And then you'll feel this nice deep stretch along your side body. Try to keep your elbow pointed to the ceiling. Exhale deeply. And lift your body up. Let's do the other side. So fold your right leg in, extend your left leg out, flex your foot a lot and spread your toes. You're welcome to stay right here and just work on your hamstring length. This is stretching your leg from the hamstring work we did before. You can bring your right hand behind your head if you like and lean over to your left. When you do this, you'll feel a stretch along the side of your ribs. Take a moment to appreciate all the time you've given to yourself today for self-care and for self-respect. Keeping your body strong and mobile is so important, but it takes work. Maybe not work, but dedication. It takes dedication and practice. And all we need is a little bit every day. You should be so proud of yourself. Come on up, please. Okay, here's the big finale. It's a straddle stretch. Oh boy. So, pardon me. Open your legs apart nice and wide. Keep your legs as straight as you can. And you can bring your hands behind you to lengthen your spine and then hinge forward. Oh boy. You'll probably feel the stretch right behind your knees. That's when you know it's working. Lengthen your spine and lengthen your neck. Put a little smile on your face because this is your last exercise. Now, if you're pretty bendy and flexy, you might want to lean forward. It's really your choice. Give yourself one more full round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Hinge your body up, please. Fold your left leg. Roll onto your left knee. Bring your right leg forward. It's time to stand up. Place both hands on your right thigh and press your body up. And if you're feeling lightheaded, you could come lean against a wall or a chair. Step your feet apart wide. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and say to yourself, "Self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You strengthened your body, you boosted your power, you worked on your flexibility. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and self, you are moving in the right direction." It was an honor and privilege to be your guide. I really like helping you, and I hope that you'll join me again soon. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and